Has this ever happened to you? You wake up a little bit late, you're rushing to get out the door, you have just enough time to squeak into work, and your car won't start? Well, it doesn't have to happen again. Joining me this morning is Brian Bowerstock, and we call him our auto guy. Thanks so much for being here, Brian.
Problem. Good morning.
Good morning. We're talking about batteries this morning because it's almost always when you get in your car, when it's working fine, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work, it's almost always your battery.
Yeah, usually you're off to work or to take your kids to school.
And you're running late, of course.
The worst possible time.
Yeah, because you don't have any time to spare.
Absolutely.
But you should be checking your battery, actually, every time you change your oil, which is about every 3,000 miles.
Well, whoever services your vehicle for you should check your battery every time, correct. It's not necessarily something you can do yourself, but it should be done by your service provider.
It should. And if you're really naughty and you don't get your car in every 3,000 miles, what should you do then? How do you know if your battery's starting to go?
Well, it's going to be difficult to know. There are some signs of failing battery often, things like a car that cranks real slow. You get
so
a battery light on.
Is really slow. Okay.
Correct.
That was a technical term.
That was great. That was great sound. Great sound.
And then what else? I'm sorry.
Battery light on. Obviously, it could be a charging system or battery
that would be a good clue.
That'd be a good clue.
Wow.
Yeah, if the battery light comes on, it's a problem. Although I've had people tell me the battery light on, the battery must be good. So,
oh, yes. Battery light on, bad.
Bad.
Okay.
Bad. Yeah, let's remember that. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, you have some batteries to show us. This one's good. These are bad.
Correct. These batteries are no good. What we're going to do is test one of the no good batteries, obviously, and show how that comes out.
And it's very easy.
Absolutely.
Okay,
very
you
quick.
get started on that. Now, I was asking you, these little clippy things, you can actually blow up your battery when you put the clippy things on the wrong place.
Well, not with this tool, but if you were trying to
jumpstart,
correct. I'd recommend if you're not, especially with today's cars, you can actually damage the car by reversing polarity on the battery.
Oh, yeah. You know what Brian told me? He said if you call it a clippy thing, don't do it yourself.
Don't do it. Call AAA. It's a really, really good idea.
Yeah, that's not a technical term either.
Definitely.
Brian, can I just tell you, you are like our lifeline for people like me who know nothing about cars. Thank goodness you're here.
Well, more and more people, cars are a lot more difficult these days, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so are our husbands, so it's really nice to
I can't help you with that problem.
Oh, and by the way, did I mention that Brian's single? Aren't you?
Thanks.
He's looking for someone. He's charging my battery right now, but wouldn't he be handy to have as a boyfriend, Lynn? I think he would be really handy. So we told him we could work on that. We'll get you a job. Okay, so you're testing the battery, make sure it's okay. I've heard this tale, wives' tale, if that's what you call it, that you can clean the corrosion off of your battery with Coca-Cola.
Actually, that does work.
It works?
Yeah, the acidic value in Coke works really good. You have to put it on there and leave it for a little while and scrub it.
And it'll come off? Because you shouldn't let any of that corrosion build up. It's bad.
Correct. You want to be careful not to get Coke into the battery itself, so it's kind of a...
So take a little sip, pour a little, take a little, pour a little on it.
You could possibly do that. That would probably work out.
You understand why I don't touch my car?
Correct.
Is it becoming clearer now?
Absolutely.
All right. We have some tips up here, too, I wanted to go over real quick. You can actually prolong the life of your battery, which is always a bonus because they can get a little expensive, and you're supposed to replace them every
they should be tested and replaced, obviously, when the battery is no good. And if it's tested regularly, you can tell.
Okay, so you should have your battery terminals serviced when they're corroded, like we were talking about with the Coca-Cola, or go to a professional. You want to keep your vehicle starting and charging system in good working order. And again, is that just regular maintenance of your car? Your
Absolutely.
Car doctor can take care of that for you?
Absolutely. Bringing your vehicle in and having it serviced.
And so that's
this would be a test, yeah, pretty much, that would be run by whoever's servicing your vehicle. You can see that the basically this line here, there's nothing inside.
Oh.
Now a good battery...
We'll show that it'll be
this is a
full.
marginal battery, halfway, and then there's a really good battery.
Oh, it says good battery.
Exactly.
See, good battery, bad battery.
Correct.
I could do that.
Correct. Absolutely.
Brian, thank you so much for being here. It is helpful. It's something you should stay on top of because there's, again, nothing worse than being stranded on the side of the road. If you would like more information, you can go to fox6.com, and we'll also give you more information on Brian if you're interested in a date. Thank you, Brian, for being here.